Gardening by the moon. Understanding the moon phases is a great way to plant your garden. Planting by the moon phase has been used for thousands of years. Planting by the moon phases is far healthier and more productive gardening. This method is a growing trend as it's a fairly simple process of understanding the moon phases. Connecting with the moon's phases is tapping into the deepest desire to be in tune with nature, as we are all indeed working with nature's rhythms. When gardening by the moon, many of us may not understand the difference between the astrological moon and the planting by moon phases. As there is a difference with gardening using moon phases and astrological best days to plant. Let's look at the basic idea of gardening by the moon by using this example. Just like the moon's gravitational pull causes the tides to rise and fall in the sea or oceans, it also affects the moisture in the soil. Therefore, the seeds will absorb more water during the full moon and the new moon while more moisture is pulled to the surface. This causes seeds to swell, resulting in greater germination and better established plants. Moon phase gardening takes into consideration two phases of the lunar cycle. The time before the new moon and the full moon is the waxing of the moon as the moon gets larger, which is when the moon gets smaller going toward the new moon, which is known as the waning of the moon. It is considered to plant certain types of crops during of the moon and other types of crops during the waxing of the moon. This is where most people start to get confused. The moon also impacts plant growth geographism, which is how plants grow in response to gravity, as roots grow down during gravity pull, and stems grow in the opposite direction. The astrological best days using the moon cycle. This is not pure moon gardening. This is not using the warming and waxing to bring moisture into your seeds, but if you already have plants to transplant, it is best to go with the astrological best days to plant. For example, some plants grow best under the astrological sign, e.g. Tarsus, which is a good time to graft and transplant, as some months of the year is best to grow some crops using the astrological. As for the moon phase gardening, planting tomatoes, carrots, and onions, vegetable that bears crops above the ground, is best to plant during the waxing of the moon, so from the new moon to the full moon is the germination time, as the new plants will be getting water during the evenings, as this time between the new to the full moon the plants are encouraged to grow leaves and stems. But the full moon is a no planting day. After the waxing of the moon towards the new moon, ground crops are best to plant night by night, as the light gets less the tubes are encouraged to grow. So plant by the moon gardening and get the best results. Astrological signs, deeply rooted in ancient wisdom and celestial observations, serve as intriguing guides in gardening practices. The Zodiac, comprising 12 signs, each governed by distinct characteristics and elements, offers valuable insights for gardeners seeking to align their planting endeavors with cosmic influences. By delving into the attributes of each zodiac sign and its compatibility with certain plants, gardeners can optimize their cultivation efforts throughout the astrological calendar. Aries, the inaugural sign characterized by fiery energy, aligns seamlessly with fast-growing and resilient crops like radishes and spinach. This period, ruled by the dynamic force of fire, provides an opportune window for the cultivation of these hardy varieties. Taurus, an earth sign ruled by Venus, signifies stability and fertility. Root crops, including potatoes, carrots, and beets, find a nurturing environment under Taurus influence. This earthly connection fosters robust root systems and ensures abundant harvests. Gemini, an air sign governed by Mercury, emphasizes adaptability and versatility. Herbs such as basil, mint, and chives thrive during Gemini, benefiting from its dynamic and changeable energy. Cancer, a water sign ruled by the moon, embodies nurturing qualities. Cucumbers and watermelons, with their high water content, flourish under Cancer's influence. The lunar connection enhances the growth of these moisture-rich crops, ensuring healthy and juicy yields. Leo, a fire sign ruled by the sun, radiates warmth and vitality. Sun-loving plants like tomatoes, sunflowers, and peppers flourish during Leo, basking in the energy of the sun and yielding vibrant produce. Virgo, an earth sign under Mercury's governance, emphasizes practicality and attention to detail. Herbs like thyme, rosemary, and oregano thrive under Virgo's meticulous influence, contributing to aromatic and culinary gardens. Libra, an air sign ruled by Venus, embodies balance and harmony. Flowers and ornamental plants, such as roses and daisies, flourish during Libra, creating visually appealing gardens that resonate with aesthetic balance. Scorpio, a water sign ruled by Mars and Pluto, exudes intensity and transformation. Root vegetables like onions and garlic find favor under Scorpio's transformative energy, yielding flavorful and robust produce. Sagittarius, a fire sign governed by Jupiter, signifies exploration and optimism. Fruit-bearing trees and bushes, including apples, cherries, and berries, thrive during Sagittarius, aligning with the sign's expansive and adventurous nature. Capricorn, an earth sign ruled by Saturn, represents discipline and structure. Leafy greens like kale and spinach flourish under Capricorn's stable influence, ensuring steady growth and abundant leaf production. Aquarius, an air sign under Uranus rule, signifies innovation and originality. Aquarius encourages the cultivation of unique and unconventional plants, fostering experimentation and diversity in the garden. Pisces, a water sign ruled by Neptune, embodies intuition and sensitivity. Root vegetables such as potatoes and carrots, known for their grounding qualities, thrive under Pisces' watery influence, promoting healthy root development. In essence, harmonizing gardening practices with astrological signs infuses intention and resonance into the cultivation journey. By understanding the unique characteristics of each sign, gardeners can curate vibrant and flourishing gardens that dance in synchrony with the cosmic energies at play. This intentional alignment enhances the gardening experience, creating a dynamic interplay between the celestial and earthly realms. Astrological signs are associated with specific date ranges, dividing the year into 12 segments. Here are the approximate start and end dates for each astrological sign. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. It's important to note that these dates can slightly vary depending on the year and the system used for astrological calculations. The above ranges provide a general overview, and if you are looking for precise dates for a particular year, it's advisable to consult an updated astrological calendar or an astrologer for accurate information. Also, take in mind that using the moon phases calendar or the correct planting dates still implies from the new moon to the full moon, which is the wax of the moon, and after the full moon to the new moon, which is known as the waning of the moon, is still advised to follow the same planting principles in all the different zodiac signs, above and below ground crops. This information combines both the moon phase monthly calendar and the zodiac calendar combined. I do hope this information gives you a clearer understanding of the difference between the moon phases and the zodiac and how you combine both to become a great gardener and grow bountiful crops.